Do you know that electricity is one of the most important things in our daily lives? But have you ever wondered how it was created or where it came from? Some people say electricity comes from lightning in the sky, while others believe it is generated from coal. In today's video, we will discuss these topics in detail. So, we request everyone to watch the entire video attentively. The electricity we use today, it wasn't created by humans. It has always existed in nature, long before we were even born. That lightning during a storm? That's pure electricity. There's even a fish called the electric eel. It can generate electricity on its own. So no, humans didn't create electricity, we just learned how to use it. But that journey? It was long, complex, and full of trial and error. One of the most important names in this journey is Michael Faraday. In 1831, he built the world's first generator, the Faraday disc, which could convert mechanical energy into electricity. It wasn't very powerful, but it was the very first step. Then came the big breakthrough: Nikola Tesla and George Westinghouse, who developed the AC generator we still use in modern power plants. These generators convert any kind of rotating mechanical energy into electrical energy. But how does that actually work? Let's break it down simply. Inside a generator, there's a bunch of wires spinning through a magnetic field. When the magnetic field around the wire changes, electricity is generated in the wire. This is the core principle behind every power plant on Earth. But spinning those wires takes energy, and that's where different types of power plants come in. In a thermal power plant, coal is burned to boil water and create steam. In a nuclear plant, atoms like uranium or plutonium are split to produce huge amounts of heat. In a hydroelectric plant, falling water spins the turbine. And your uncle's diesel generator at a wedding? Same thing. The engine spins, and that's what creates electricity. But did you know, even today, about 60 to 65% of the world's electricity still comes from thermal power plants, that is, by burning coal. So how do these coal-based power plants actually work? It starts with mountains of coal, millions of tons delivered to power plants every year. The coal is crushed into powder so it burns faster and more efficiently. Then that powdered coal, mixed with fresh air, is blown into a giant boiler. Why air? Because fire needs oxygen and air is full of it. This burning coal produces heat up to 1600 degrees Celsius, around 2900 Fs. That intense heat boils water inside thin metal pipes surrounding the boiler, and the resulting steam rushes out at high speed. Now the real magic begins. That high-pressure steam hits a massive turbine made up of many blades, almost like giant fan wings. The force of the steam makes the blades spin, and the spinning turbine drives the generator. That's what creates electricity. This turbine is built in 3 stages. High-pressure blades, smallest in size but require the most energy. Intermediate pressure blades. Low-pressure blades, largest in size but need the least energy to spin. All these blades are connected to a single rotating shaft. As the steam moves from one stage to another, it gradually loses energy, but every bit of that energy is used to keep the shaft spinning. Once the turbine has been spun, the steam is cooled down and turned back into water using a condenser. Then it's reused, which means less water waste and a more eco-friendly process. And the electricity that's generated? It goes into a step-up transformer, which increases the voltage so it can travel long distances through high-tension wires. Before it reaches your home, it passes through a step-down transformer that lowers the voltage, making it safe and usable for your devices. So the next time you flip a switch or plug in your phone, just remember behind that simple action is a massive, intelligent system built on hundreds of years of discovery and innovation.